Not really. The only nice thing is it has more circuits. I think. 404? No, it doesn't. Well, F that noise. We could make something new, but... Showstopper? Pitch Black 392. Doesn't do very much damage, but it shoots really quickly. Intimidator? That does really good damage. Shoot Banger. Oh, whoops. Hey, there he is. Come on, get off of me. Oh, whoops. Hey, there he is. Come on, get off of me. Holy guac.
You have no fears.
Bypass strats. 2 damage, 1 rate of fire. Scrap metal. Stasis coating? That's interesting. Get out of here! Wow. That hurt. I don't like that it uses, like, your best... Seems to use your good health packs first. Could have freed up a lot of space there if I had, used up my worst ones, I think. Oh well. Oh, there it is.
A little trivia, Isaac, to put things in perspective. Fact. The original marker, the black marker found on Earth, predates the rise of mankind. Are you listening to this? Fact. The marker exerts a field of influence that guides and grows biological organisms, evolving them over time towards some greater purpose. You see where this is going?
You're gonna see.
Activation failure. Reopen gas supply valve to continue.
GD it. GD it. Yeah. Gas strats. Hey, Allie, it's going well. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff off here. Free up some space. Turn it off. Oh boy. Screwed here. Even if I don't get my head torn off in this little thing, I'm gonna get killed. Run! Yeah. That was not the right thing to do. Back myself into a tiny room. With those things. Fuck. We did it! It's funny, like, those little things are like the worst enemies, the scariest ones to me anymore. Let's read about this artifact. Dr. Alexei Oberchev. I am first and foremost a scientist. It is our duty to be bold in our studies. It was, therefore, my decision to attempt a controlled thaw of an intact specimen. While I'm sure many will miss his antics around camp, I remind my colleagues that it was Private Freeman's decision to volunteer for the duty of handling the specimen while we stood in the protective safety of the control booth. Isn't that the guy that just killed a bunch of people? Private Freeman? Killed a bunch of the Reapers, that squad he was trying to join? I'm sure we were all surprised when the ancient tissue showed twinges of life, once freed from its icy encasement, and no one was more surprised than the poor private when a preciously unseen appendage snaked forth from the thawed carcass and into his chest cavity. May have been Private Freeman's end, but I'm sure he would have been happy knowing science had taken a bold step forward that day. R.I.P. Private Freeman. Gordon Freeman. No. Gordon wouldn't go down like that. Alright, let's use up some of these frickin' worthless... What is that noise? Oh, it's the robot. What was that noise? Just a box. Just a box.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. It appears that all the specimens share some common features that are quite surprising. Gills, along with what I presume are swim bladders and collapsible fins. This is quite improbable for a frozen wasteland, unless it was not always frozen. I now believe this planet was once a vast liquid ocean, and that a single, sudden event caused a flash freeze, trapping everything in the ice.
Alright, so there's a another slice somewhere nearby. But where?